Stay frosty and check out redzonecoins.com for the cheapest, fastest coins on the market. Use code DIRECTOR at checkout for 10% off. Yo, what up, brothers? What's up? It's the Director. Today we're gonna be doing something I've been meaning to do for quite some time. Been seeing a couple of you guys requested in the comment section as well. To take a studio tour. I got some cool knickknacks and stuff up there. Show you guys kind of the workspace that I work with and just kind of what my everyday life looks like when I come down here, start videos and stuff like that. Now, before we get started, a couple things. One, if you want to enter to win a free copy of Madden 21, check out the link in the comment section and in the description. Very easy. You just enter on Twitter and we'll be pulling a winner here in the next couple of weeks. Huge shout out to redzonecoins.com for sponsoring this giveaway. Also, if you guys want a chance to talk to me personally, talk some Madden, talk some Chargers football, check out the link in the description for our Discord. It's been growing, it's a lot of fun, and it's a good way to interact with you guys and decide, you know, what kind of videos do I want to make this week. With that, boys, let's get started. I got my trusty SLR here. I'll try and get my phone on there too so you guys can see my face, and I'll show you guys around the old studio. Before we get started, hit us up with a like and sub if you do enjoy this content. The small amount of time you guys take to hit the like, sub, and bell notification helps out a lot. Let's get into this video. All right, boys, let's get started. Let's twirl on over here to probably like the biggest thing in the room. One of my favorite things in this entire studio. The signed LaDainian Tomlinson jersey just after he entered the Hall of Fame. You guys wanna know where I got this thing? I used to do Twitch quite a bit, and one of my buddies, Dylan, the MVP, sent me this, I don't know, like a year or two after I was in streaming. It was a good time, man. I got the thing all framed up. We put on these lights and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I would consider it the centerpiece of my studio. Now, to the right of that, we got this little banner right here. I picked up this banner like years and years ago, but you notice here at the bottom, I ran into Eric Weddle at an event, and I was like, bro, I need to get this thing signed, you know, so I can hang it up in my house, and there it is. Now it's permanently immortalized on the studio wall. Now, I got some of you guys that ask me about this thing a lot right here. You know, they were like, oh, did you pick that up, you know, like at your Universal Studios vacation with Trump and Monkey? Actually, no, this is a legit reward, man. From the Salt Lake Comic-Con, we entered a movie called Black Blood, and it's like this Western steampunk movie. We ended up taking home Best Cinematography, and actually there's another statue down here, let me grab that. And Best Short Film / Trailer right there too. So those are pretty cool, man. That was one of the funner movies put together. Absolutely crazy. One of the cooler ones that we filmed on location was for this guy right here. This was from the Little Hollywood Shootout, and yes, this thing is an actual reward. It's a little bit scuffed up, but we ended up taking first place there, and that was for a film called Bloodshot Rots. They're kind of connected, both of those movies. This one here is from a film festival called Film Quest. Again, it's kind of a local film festival, and we ended up taking home Best Visual Effects and Makeup. My wife actually did the makeup on that movie, so pretty legit. Probably the biggest one I got in this house is right here. We actually got this one from Lucasfilm. It was for our movie Knights of the Old Republic, Broken Souls. Be in the comment section if you guys have played Knights of the Old Republic, type Revan in the chat, and you'll definitely be in my good graces. This thing is certified by Lucasfilm and everything, man. It's pretty legit. The guys that actually made the costumes in the 70s are the ones that designed this trophy. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably the coolest thing I've ever done. And of course, we got a whole bunch of Star Wars memorabilia, you know, over my time of the years. We shoved a Stormtrooper in there. We got some Madden stuff in here. Melvin Gordon. No, take care of that right now. All right, there we go. That's much better. Now, this one's going to expose how big of a nerd I really am. I actually built this set of armor when I was around 14 or 15 years old to join a group called the 501st. This is a group that created like movie accurate Star Wars costumes to support various charities. So we visited some kids in the hospital, we raised money for Toys for Tots and stuff like that, and that's why it's sitting in my studio now. But something you guys would probably not know, on the inside of this helmet, it is actually signed by Weird Al Yankovic. Super random, I know, but it's because at one of his tours, he asked a whole bunch of people from the 501st to come dance with him on stage for one of his Star Wars songs. And then afterwards, he signed the buckets of a lot of us guys in the 501st. It was pretty cool. And the last thing I'll mention is one of the coolest things I did in this costume outside of charity. Scream TV actually called a bunch of us down to California to present an award to George Lucas himself. So yes, me and like 50 or 100 other stormtroopers went on stage at the MTV Scream Awards. I was standing like right on the edge, maybe 3 or 4 people away from George. And we also got to meet Samuel L. Jackson there too, so it's kind of neat. Now this guy on the other side, a lot of you guys ask me who the heck is this? Some guys ask me if this is Kylo Ren. No, this is actually a character called Darth Revan. This is actually a screen used prop from my short film, Knights of the Republic Broken Souls. You know, that's the one we won the award for. And we took this thing out to the salt flats out here. So yeah, this is a screen used prop from that movie. And then all along my shelving here, you'll see that I have like a super unhealthy obsession with Boba Fett. I've actually got a life-size helmet of him in the studio too. I'm always sitting in front of it, so I gotta find a better place to put it so you guys can see it, but it's pretty legit. Look, his little antenna comes down and everything, and it lights up. It's pretty sweet. Now, you guys see this set all the time. What does the actual work setup look like over here? This is what I come down and do every day. This is my perspective. I get down here on the studio. You know, we got this webcam up here. I think it's a Logitech 1080 something whatever, but it's a decent webcam. But director, don't you have any nice cameras? Actually, I do. Apart from the one that I'm filming this on right now, I do have a Blackmagic cinema camera down there as well. And that shoots pretty high quality stuff, man. It's meant to look like actual film, but shot on a digital camera. I've used that thing for so many different movies. The Star Wars movies you guys saw. I used to shoot a lot of documentaries for a program called Lions Not Sheep as well. So my butt was running around with a safety vest on and this camera at these training facilities they use for police and SWAT. And they would shoot real rubber bullets, man. Like, I got hit plenty of times shooting those documentaries. Anyway, so my setup down here, we've got the two monitors. This is an Apple True Color monitor, pretty expensive, but it's used for color grading and stuff like that for my actual movies. We got my main Asus monitor over here. This is basically for editing and clipping. We got a big TV up there. That's where I actually play games and stuff on for videos, getting gameplay and stuff like that. Got a couple of lights in the background. I got a couple up there on the ceiling, and those are mainly to accommodate this guy right here. Whenever I need to shoot green screen, I don't want to set up a whole new one, so this one actually pulls down from the ceiling. I won't pull it down all the way, but you guys get the idea. It goes all the way down to the floor. Easy access if I ever need to do green screen. Finally, I'll show you guys a little bit of the collection over here. You guys actually have not seen this. I'm kind of a nerd, bros. Got valuable action figures and stuff like this. I go to a lot of Comic-Cons and stuff like that, so most of this stuff is gonna be, you know, what I picked up from those conventions. Got a small collection of action figures and stuff from the recent movies. Lots and lots and lots of Blu-rays. And then on the other side, what do we have here? What are you up to over here, director? You guys thought I made a living off of YouTube alone? Ha! We on that hub too, bros. Just kidding. This is actually what I would consider my little green room. We got a TV and stuff set up here. This is normally a couch, dudes. We had some family in town, so we decided to convert it into a bed. My wife liked it, so we decided to keep it that way. Yeah, sometimes when I'm all tired, I'm butched from, you know, like a day full of filming, I come down here and I lay down, get myself a little nappy nap, and get back to work in 15 minutes. Watch a little Rick and Morty while I'm at it. Morty. Oh wait, I gotta show you guys something. This is kind of cool. Check out this piece of artwork I picked up at a convention one time. Dudes, that's a freaking Assassin's Creed Altair jumping over a bunch of stormtroopers, making his way towards the Emperor and Darth Vader. I saw it, I just had to have it. Down the hall over here, we have a couple more pieces of art down there. We got a retro Star Wars poster, but this is probably the cool one I want to show you guys. This is Frodo being taken away by Boba Fett to frickin' Mordor. Probably the coolest conversation piece I have in this house. And finally, the moment you guys have all been waiting for, we got the brand new PC. Bros, this is the most by far I've ever spent on an editing system. I mean, for you nerds out there, if you have to know, there's an AMD Ryzen 9 in there, 3900 12 core, 64 gigs of RAM. I got a 2070 Super GPU, a tough gaming X570 motherboard, and like 10 terabytes of storage. Kind of insane, but there you go, guys. That's my studio. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know, you Madden fans in here, we got a whole bunch of, you know, old school Madden games, you know, ranging all the way back from like, I don't know, Nintendo all the way down to like Madden 6. This is what I see every day I come down to edit. Well, there you guys have it. That's the studio. That's what I do every day. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hit that like and sub if you did enjoy this content. We'll see you next time. This has been the director, and as always, stay frosty.